Hello, you are welcome back. Yes, so we want to talk about determinants of demand. Determinants of demand. Determinants of demand are basically the factors that determine the quantity of a commodity that will be demanded. The first and major determinant of demand is the price of the commodity. Now, if you are going to buy something and you realize that the price has been doubled, you are likely to reduce the quantity you buy. So the price of the commodity determines the quantity of a commodity that is demanded. The second is taste, or sometimes we will say taste and preferences. If you have taste for something, you buy more of that, and if if your taste and preference for something reduces, you buy less of it. So it also determines the quantity bought. The next is number and price of substitutes. The number and price of substitutes. Now, substitutes are commodities that can be used in place of the commodity in question, and it will give you almost the same satisfaction. Like an example, I cited the milk. We have ideal milk and we have peak milk. They are substitutes. You can decide to consume ideal milk, you can decide to consume peak milk, and they give you almost the same satisfaction. So now, if the price of a substitute decreases, it becomes less expensive than the commodity in question. What will happen is the commodity in question will record a decrease in demand because many customers or many consumers will shift to the substitute, which has become less expensive. The next is number and price of complementary goods. Complementary goods or complements are commodities that are used together. You cannot use just one without the other. Example is torchlight and battery, shoe and socks. Can give more examples: skirt and top, petrol and car, and all others. So, for a complement, if the price of a complement increases, it is likely the demand for the commodity in question will reduce because the complement you are supposed to use together with the commodity in question has become very expensive. Because of that, you cannot buy more of the commodity in question. All because once again, to buy more of the commodity in question, you have to buy more of the very expensive complement. So that is also one thing that determines demand. Another is income. Income. Now let me ask you: if your income increases, will you buy more of a good or you buy less of a good? I assume you say, "Oh, I'll buy more of a good," but this has a little some dynamics I want you to pay attention to. There are different types of goods. There are some goods when your income increases, you buy more of them. Such goods are called normal goods. But there are some other goods when your income increases, you decrease your demand for them. There are some goods poor people buy them a lot, but when they become rich, they stop buying them. Aha, that is inferior goods. Those goods are inferior goods. Yes, so your income also determines your demand for a commodity. Another is availability of credit facilities. If there are credit facilities, you are likely to demand more of a good. If you can easily get a loan, if a good can be given to you on credit, you can buy or you can demand more of it. But unavailability of credit facilities reduces demand of a good. The next is expectation. Let me just ask you once again, assuming that you have an expectation, you hear something that the price the price of the price of milk is going to be tripled tomorrow. Are you going to buy less milk or you buy more milk today? You are likely to buy more milk today to save your money for tomorrow, because if the price of milk increases tomorrow, the milk you could have bought today would then be expensive tomorrow. So expectations of people determine how much of a commodity they demand. The next is weather or seasons. There are some goods that are seasonal, like umbrella. People are not likely to buy more umbrellas and raincoats in the dry season. So during that season, demand of the good increases, and when it is out of season, demand for that good decreases. The last is the size of the population. As the size of the population increases, demand for goods and services also increase. and vice versa. When the population is very low, then there is likely to be a very low demand for goods and services. Right. I would like to pause here. In our next video, we'll talk about types of goods. Thank you.